That's perfect. These people are motivated, they have commercial intent, they want to buy something. And here I am, listed number 3. Now, how did I do that? I paid attention to the keywords that people are searching for on Amazon as well as Google, where we're at right now. Now, if I click this link, you'll see this is the book title, right? And basically any product that's added to Amazon, the product name is also the title tag of the web page, right? We're on a web page. This is an Amazon web page. And this basically, the text that goes in here also creates the title tag. And the title tag is the most important element for ranking in Google. You see the correlation? Really powerful stuff. So with that, what we're going to do is we're going to basically adopt this book naming formula. We're going to have part 1 of our book title and part 2. And it looks like this, right? Smoothie recipes for weight loss. This is part 1. I'm going to explain why I arrived at that terminology, the name for the book. This is pretty much the name of the book. Smoothie recipes for weight loss. That's the name of the book. This is a subtitle which further describes exactly what the book is about, and it's also based on additional keywords. That allows me to rank for all kinds of different keyword phrases in Amazon as well as Google. That drives the extra traffic, and then like I said, here you can see step 3, the money multiplier allows me to convert more of that traffic. So let's talk about step 1, okay? Let me show you the results actually before I jump in and show you how this works. Here we are, I'm going to kind of reconfigure myself. We're on Amazon, and I've done a search in the Kindle store for smoothie recipes for weight loss, and I'm actually number 2. Out of 325 results, my book is number 2. And the reason for that is that my title is based on this exact search term. And here we are again in the Kindle store. This time we search for smoothie recipes cleanse. There are 61 results, and I don't have to look too far. I'm number 4 out of 60 results. And again, I've searched for green smoothie recipes for weight loss, which is an actual search term. There are 143 results, and I'm number 1. And I can keep going all day long. Green smoothie detox book. Okay, I can come in and I can see I'm about number 4 or 5. Now, I'll tell you, there's so many potential keywords that people will use. And you might be number 4, you might be number 2, but if you use this strategy, you're going to show up in the top 10 so much more often than your competitors. That's the traffic from Amazon. And specifically, we're going to pay attention to what's happening on Google. And by paying attention to what's happening on Google, well, here you can see again, smoothie recipes for weight loss. Let's check this out. Let's just type in smoothie recipes. And you can see right here, smoothie recipes for weight loss. This is a suggested keyword phrase, and I can tell you that this is searched for thousands of times every month on Amazon. That's why I started my book with this very name, smoothie recipes for weight loss. And when we look at this search term here, I rank number 1. And we can go and we can dig through and pull up lots of examples where I'm ranking not only incredibly well on Amazon, but Google. That's what this is all about. So again, what you're going to do is identify the 2 parts of your book title. The first part is an exact keyword phrase that you identify in Amazon. How do we do that? Well, first I'm just going to get out of some of these tabs. We're going to take it from the beginning. I'm going to go over this slow so you can see how easy it really is. So in step number 1, in video number 1, I talked about understanding the niche, understanding what category you want to target, and then we further narrowed it down to a topic. And in this case, I identified that smoothie recipes were very popular books on Kindle, so I needed to come up with the title. So I go to Amazon and I simply enter in one singular keyword phrase that best describes the book I'm going to create. Now, these results we're seeing are not listed in alphabetical order. Think about that for a minute. Green smoothie would, if it was alphabetical, would appear above smoothie recipes. With that, we can make a pretty good assumption that these are more popular than keywords listed at the top. Now, I looked at this list of keywords and I see smoothie recipes for weight loss. That's kind of interesting, right? Because this keyword phrase is near the top, it's number 3, and it also begins with the same keywords that are listed number 1. This is how you want to think. This is how a marketing brain operates. I'm not trying to say, I'm a super smart guy. I've just done this a long time, and I understand how to drive the traffic. And I can look here and I see smoothie recipe, smoothie books free, smoothies for weight loss, and that's interesting because that's kind of similar to this. So what I did is I identified and I targeted this keyword phrase because it was appearing at the top when I searched for the singular keyword phrase smoothie. So identify the one singular keyword phrase that best describes the book you're going to create, and identify one search term from Amazon that you want to target. Okay, so let's say you're going to create a book about space or a kid's book about space. You would do the same exact thing. Or maybe you're going to create a book about Forex. Or maybe you're going to create a book about weight loss or paleo or vegetarian diet or slow cookers. So many niche markets, the process is always the same. You select that keyword phrase, and if we go back here to the formula, that's going to be the beginning, right? The exact keyword phrase in part 1. Now you can add an extra word in front of it. In fact, look at my book title. I practice what I preach, right? For the book that I've released on this subject, Azon bestseller. So that's a 3-word phrase. And then how to self-publish a best-selling Kindle book. So if we were to look here, number 1, how to self-publish on Kindle, a book, etc. So the process is always the same. Let's scroll down here now. Okay, so you're going to start off your first part of your title by identifying a keyword that you find in Amazon. Now, after you've narrowed it down to your target keyword phrase, so let's go back and let's look at smoothie. So I'm really targeting smoothie recipes for weight loss. After you've identified these, what you then want to do is you want to really further mine and come up with a list of potential keywords, singular words, additional phrases that further describe the book you might want to create. Another way to think about it is to identify exactly what the consumers want. Isn't that smart? Think about that. Find what people want and create a product based on that. How do we do that? Smoothie A. Okay, juicing and for weight loss. So I would write down in Notepad or another file, right? Juicing and weight loss. And then I can come to B and I see Bible, books. Okay, books for Kindle. So books, I'm going to write down books. Another singular word that describes the kind of product I might want to make. If I put in C, I see cookbook. Okay, that would be another great keyword I could add to my title. If I go D, I see detox. I see diet. I see smoothie diet recipe book. Let's search for that. 194 results, right? And I'm listed, in this case, I'm not listed. And that's okay. Like I said, you're not going to show up all the time. And one of the things I want to stress is that this keyword phrase is competitive now. I've shared this book for about 6 months. So many people have jumped into the smoothie market because I've kind of brought attention to it. But I'll tell you that this absolutely works. So what we can do is we can continue to scroll through the alphabet. E, F, for weight loss, fast, for detox, okay? And after you do this, you want to take all those singular keywords and create a description to describe the book you're going to create. And that's part 2. This is part 2 here. Okay, notice, diet, cleanse, green smoothie, detox, and book. This further describes what my book is about and allows me to show up in Google and Amazon all over the place. Last month, the book earned $300, $400, somewhere around that. it reached #1 bestseller by leveraging step 6, and we'll get into that in a future video. And it's all based, again, on the 6 steps. So that's what you want to do. Now, after you've identified your target keyword phrase, and for mine, it's this, then we want to work smart, and we want to say, I wonder if there's anybody over at that Google search engine that are going to be searching for a keyword phrase similar to mine, right? And here I can see I put in smoothie recipes for weight loss, and I get more suggestions. Okay, free. Well, I'm not interested in that. I want to make money. I want to drive sales. PDF. No, I'm not interested in that. How about book? Yeah, that's perfect. And there's no mistake in, the fact that I added the word book to my title. Let's look at my title again. Book. I included books, so when people search for smoothie books on Google, I have a chance to show up. Remember, the golden rule that I've been, talking about for years. Find what people want and give it to them. We're basically understanding what people are searching for on Amazon, on Google. We're combining those keywords into our book title, and that results into more traffic. Don't go overboard. Don't create a spammy looking title that is gibberish and silly. If you look at my book, it looks fine. We're going to talk more about the cover, the concepts, how to drive more sales in the next coming video. This is step 2, and when you name your books in this way, when you pay attention to Amazon and Google, you're going to get great results.